Good afternoon. I'm JB Helms,
Brooks Clontz.
and we're here with your Jacketown News, physics style. Let's send it out to JB Helms at the baseball field. Thanks, JB. I'm here now with Brooks Clontz. Just finished a very good day out on the practice field. So Brooks, let's talk about the physics of baseball for a second here. Talk about when you swing. Your swing's probably one of the best in the league right now. Talk about the change from potential to kinetic energy throughout your swing.
Well, first of all, potential energy is the energy you have stored up, and then kinetic energy is how you unleash it. The potential energy is when I see the ball coming, loading up, fixing to unload on this ball, right? Just like you're cocking back a gun, fixing to explode, right? Well, I load up, and then when I see that ball right there where I want it, I step that leg down. This energy travels up through my legs. I twist those hips butt first through the ball, and then snap those wrists. That energy comes from my legs all the way through my arms.
Very interesting, very interesting. Talk about here, is the ball and the bat collision, is that an elastic or an inelastic collision?
That would be an elastic collision, because the elastic collision is something bouncing off something else. Inelastic would be maybe, say, catching the baseball, because it's sticking.
Good stuff, good stuff. All right, Jess, there you have it. Brooks Clontz, the highest batting average in the league right now with a 384. There you have it. Back to you, JB.
Thanks, Jess.
I've been waiting for the dryer for like forever. That's it. I'm just gonna unload their clothes. I don't care if they get wrinkled.
What are you doing?
And now I look like a huge perv.
Sweating on the inside? Handle it on the outside with Speed Stick Power.
I was just gonna fold your clothes for you so they wouldn't get wrinkled.
That's so sweet of you.
I'd fold your panties any day.
What?
What?
Speed Stick. Don't sweat it. Handle it. Tweet your handle it moment.
Thanks, JB. Very interesting stuff out there at the baseball field. Brooks Clontz looks to be a very developing player, Brooks.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Maybe he can
Looks
get
like-
some stuff together and get a few dubs, you know?
Yeah, he's looking like he's striking the ball very well.
Very well, great. All right, now let's send it out to Mike Whitus for your daily weather.
Thanks, JB. As you can see, I'm out here in this horrendous weather, wind speeds of just unimaginable speeds. I can barely hold on here. You know, this rain is falling at a gravitational pull of 9.8 meters per second. And that's just, the wind is crazy. This tree, oh God, I can't even, it's pretty bad weather out here, but it's very physicsy. Back to you, JB and Brooks.
Thanks, Mike, for that very detailed weather report you had there. Looks
Yes.
like you're battling a tough one out there.
Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I just got breaking news. Researchers are calling this huge storm that Mike was just in Hurricane Shannon, or Shannon Woodson. It's a big one.
They're saying, they're calling this a Category 5, Jim.
Category. Ladies and gentlemen, you stay in your homes, you button up tight, you hear me? This Shannon Woodson is harsh and mean, and she was going to unleash her wrath of a storm on you. I'm talking, what's it called? Hail. I'm talking lightning, tornadoes, tsunamis, blizzards, all of it coming through this storm. Keep safe, stay off the roads.
Speaking of roads, let's head to our traffic report with Brooks Clontz.
Brooks?
Thanks, Jess. This is Roadside with Clarence. I'm Clarence, and this is the Roadside. All right, so to the roads. Over here on Spencer's Gate Highway, earlier today it was moving pretty fluidly, and it was going all good until this collision happened over here. There was a momentum conservation, which means the cars were moving at the same acceleration, but in different directions and happened to collide with each other. Right over here in the left lane of the right side of the highway. It was mostly inelastic, so it didn't like bounce around, didn't go anywhere except just stayed mostly in this left lane right here. So you can still go northward to Charlotte and stay in this right side lane and you'll still get there. But it's very congested right through here in these parts right here. And so I would recommend you taking Landon's Week Road to Fruity Toucan Street back onto Spencer's Gay Highway to get to your destination. And if all else fails, well, actually not really, because there's Hurricane Shannon going on right now. There's probably not a good idea to take Nico's helipad. But yes, that's Roadside with Clarence. Back to you, Jess.
Do not play fetch. Thanks, Grandma. Why don't you fetch me some Doritos? Fetch me a bag full of Doritos. Fetch me a bear naked.
Thanks, Brooks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is all we have for today's show. I'm JB Helms,
And I'm Brooks Klontz.
and stay classy, America.
Only take one time. Only take one. Only take one time. Only take one. Only take one time. One time. One time. Only take one time. One time. Only take one time. Only take one. Only take one time. Only take one time. Only take one time. Only take one time for me to put.
Charlotte, how are you? I know we just said that we were signing off, but we're signing back on because we forgot our current event. Therefore, I'm bringing it to you now. Here it is. Fasten your seatbelts. 3 weeks to go. Ado Dubai, India. They launched a solar impulse plane. They projected that it would take 3 weeks to make a flight around the world and it would land somewhere in Asia. Well, yesterday they got their answer. It landed in China at 2 p.m. Now this is very ironic, right? Because it didn't land, it crashed. Well, since it's called a solar impulse plane, and it had an impulse when it landed because impulse is the change in momentum. We know that from our physics classes in high school, correct? Correct. So, that's our current event. We had an impulse plane. It casted off from Ado, Dubai, India. It landed in China yesterday. Solar impulse. It's called an impulse plane because it had a change in momentum when it landed. And there you go. 2 plus 2 is 4, right? Exactly. Alright, America, that's it for us now. We promise we will not get back on with any other news. Have a great night. And remember, stay classy.
On one time, Drake's on one time, limit on one time, set a club up one time, only take one time.